Welcome to George the Indian Farmer YouTube channel. This is a blackberry plant at my home in Thrissur, Kerala. It's almost 2 years, between 1.5 and 2 years old plant. Not so big. Uh, Usually the plant is it grows like a like more or less like a shrub, uh, up to around 6 feet tall. Here it is more than that, as you see. But usually it is pruned and kept to 6 feet height. It's a healthy plant with new shoots growing. You can see the tender green leaves. Has a lot of thorns on it. It's a thorny plant. There are both varieties with thorns and without thorns, but this is the thorny variety. The thorns are hard on you. You have to be very careful while handling this, while pruning and all. To keep tying it, otherwise it grows vigorously, and when the branches spread out, you have to tie it and keep it trimmed. Otherwise, if you go nearby, there are chances you may get hurt. You see, it's like the rose plant, but I think the thorns are more sharp than that. Anyway, there are more green shoots here. Blackberry usually grows in cold climates, like the berry family. Uh, its cousins blueberry, raspberry, strawberry, all those berries grow in cold climates. Especially blueberry, which grows in very cold climate. It likes the frost and all. But blackberry can survive in the heat in my place. But the problem is with fruiting, flowering and fruiting. I'm not sure if it will flower and fruit here, but I'm trying it on an experiment basis. I have to see. I am applying a lot of manure, both at the root. It's not so moist, it is dry, but I think I have watered it day before yesterday. It's okay, like it likes less water and prefer cold climate. I got this plant from Kandalur. Exactly, it is a hill town near to Munnar. Munnar is a hill station in Kerala, and Kandalur is a little far off from Munnar. It's also a small tourist spot. Grows a lot of fruits there, including this blackberry, oranges, strawberries. I think there are pears also. The climate is very good for fruits there. So it came from a mother plant which came from Europe several years back, and I think there are lots of blackberry plants in a farm there, from where it has spread all over Kerala. But still, there are I think less plants in Kerala because of the climate. People don't prefer to grow blackberries. Eventually, you are growing these plants to see the fruits. I hope and pray I can see a fruit someday on this plant. I had strawberries in my house for several years, some years back. Right now I don't have. But you know, strawberries also grow in cold climate, and we used to have mild, cold climates in the month of November, December, January, and all. So we used to have strawberries. I mean, the strawberries flowers in late November or in early November, and the fruits grow till end of January, February. Even I got fruits in March, April, when it is very hot, very hot in this part of Kerala. So am trying to see if I apply the right amount of manures at the right time, like in the early uh, months of August, uh, and do the pruning at the right time, and see if it flowers in the month of November. So I've been getting some requests from people because I used to post my videos in Malayalam, and some people requested me to post a video in English about this blackberry. So I'm posting this, and if that is helpful to anyone, I'm happy. Blackberry has a surprising property. When you dig up the roots, it breaks at some point, and new plants will come up, like this one here. It's a new plant. You see, the mother plant is here, and this new plant has sprung up from the ground from this place, and I've got some other plants as well. Last year, I think I got around 4 5 plants from this until now. So when you dig up the place, the roots break and new plants emerge. So by that way, you can get new plants. You can transplant them, and that becomes another plant. So that's similar to strawberries. So strawberries have the runners, and the new plants, form from those runners, and you can separate them and plant it as new plants, individual plants. So likewise here also, if you have a plant, you can have many other plants from these new growths which come from the ground. So that's about blackberry. I hope to see some flowers this season after the monsoon.